Over in Carroll, it was all about Plymouth County in the Class 1A bracket. The Galen Catholic Jays, they're back at state for the first time since 2014. And they'd face a battle with number 3 Linville Sully. And those Jays, they always travel well. Rowdy is an understatement when describing this student section. Pick up bottom of the 4th. Linville Sully's got a 7-0 lead. They keep doing damage. Bryce Richards drives in a run and the Hawks lead 8-0. But the Jays weren't going down without a fight. Top of the 5th, Carter Kellen sends one rolling through the middle. Alex Peters comes home and it's 8-2. And they keep that momentum rolling. Zane Whelan gets one to go through. The throw to first is out, but Connor Kraft scores and it's a 1-run ball game. 8-7. We're down to the final out. Top 7, last chance for the Jays. But it would not be enough. Galen falls in a thriller, 8-7.
These guys been doing this since they were in 3rd grade, and they stuck with it. They had a dream to go here someday, and that day was today. They got a lot of firsts. They got a district championship, a sub-state championship. Nothing to hang their heads on.
The Jays end their run in the Class 1A state quarterfinals with an overall record of 23-6.